Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have no makeup on except for my brows and some mascara because we are trying out a new foundation, and I love trying out foundations on my channel. I love to get to see like the first impressions right on camera, and I love trying out new foundations in general. So when I saw this foundation, I grabbed it as soon as I could, and oh, I'm so excited. This is the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra-Longwear Foundation. I have two shades. It looks like this. Can we just talk about the packaging? The packaging is literally like beautiful. So obviously it has the soft matte finish. It's glass and it just looks so stunning. And then the cap has this like really interesting like almost like zebra pattern type thing going on. I didn't know that from like looking at it online. I only saw that in person. And then you open it up and it has a pump. It's also very sleek. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like really sleek packaging. I'm like obsessed with it. So that first like won me over. The only problem is that, so I am using self-tanner right now. I don't know if you can tell on camera, my neck is a little bit darker than my face because I won't self-tan my face. I just kind of use makeup, but I did not color match myself well for my tan. So like the colors that I got are 1N1 and 1N2, which are now like saying it out loud are like really light. But this was like 1N2 was like the third or fourth shade on the website, so whatever. Anyway, 1N1 will match me normally, like on a normal without tanner. 1N2 is a little bit light, but we're gonna use 1N2 today, just so I can still test it out, and then I'll be buying my correct shades when I get a chance. I'm gonna swatch them for you on my hand. I did swatch them already, and they feel really like luxurious. They feel very high coverage. If you can see, this one on the bottom is 1N1, this one's 1N2. Ooh, I want to read you the claims. I love reading claims. The claims on the Sephora website are that it is a 15-hour long-wearing, oil-free, and transfer-resistant liquid foundation with a matte finish and weightless medium to full coverage. Now, I'm so down for that. Especially anything that claims to be long-lasting, because I have like really like long like 12-hour days, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to just do what I normally do for foundation. I'm going to go into the primer. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. I really need to get a new one. There's like nothing left in here. So I'm just going to put this all over my face. And now I'm going to do half my face with a beauty blender and the other half with a brush, just to see the difference a little bit. So I zoomed you guys in a little bit. So I'm going to put a couple pumps of 1N2 on the back of my hand. On this side, I'm going to go in with a brush. You know what? On camera, it looks lighter than it does in person, and I actually didn't shade match myself that badly. So it's blending really easily. I'm looking at a closer mirror. Okay, the coverage is definitely medium. Now that I'm looking close up, like with one layer, it's definitely medium coverage. So I'm gonna go in now on the other side. Just going to dot this on my face like I usually would. And now I'm going to use my damp beauty blender. As always, I like it with a beauty blender more than a brush. I really like how this looks. Got heat going around my brows. So it's definitely not fully matte. I can tell you that right now. It's like a semi-matte, but it's definitely not fully matte. Put a little bit more on my okay, so So this is the foundation on, one layer. It looks good. It's definitely medium coverage. The shade isn't bad. It really reminds me of the foundation that I reviewed like a few months ago, the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. This like really reminds me of that a lot. So I am gonna see if we can build it up. So I'm just gonna go into my beauty blender because the brush really drives me crazy. So I'm just gonna dot this under the skin. Okay, so it's definitely buildable, which I really like. So, and adding a second layer, like it's not breaking up, it's not separating, like you can definitely, because a lot of foundations are like, oh, buildable, but like once you add another layer, it's like, no, that's not gonna work. So after adding a second layer, like it's pretty full coverage. Like this is what I would hope from like a full coverage foundation. So I'm just gonna blend this a little bit down my neck. So far it looks really nice. It's medium to full coverage like it claims. I don't remember if it claims to be totally matte, but it kind of dries down to a matte, but it's definitely sticky. You definitely want to set it. And I would say it has like a demi matte finish, like not like completely matte, which a lot of people don't like anyway, so I think that's good. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna go do that off camera, and then afterwards I will let you know how the foundation sits under the rest of my makeup, so I will be right back. So I went ahead and I did the rest of my makeup, and I think it looks really good. Like it looks full coverage, but it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look heavy. All my makeup looks great on top of it. You can still see my scarring through here. Like it's not like a mask. Like it's not like the Urban Decay All-Nighter. It's not like a complete mask. So, but it is definitely like you can definitely build it up to full coverage. Yeah, I really like how this looks. Unfortunately, it is, let's see, it's 11:43 at night, so I will not be able to do a wear test. It's just I was so excited to film this and get this out that I wanted to film it as soon as possible. And I'm leaving for Florida on Sunday, so I wanted to film it before then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wear it tomorrow, and I'm going to leave in the comments down below how it wore and let you guys know if it actually was long wearing, because that is literally on the bottle. So if it's not ultra long wear, then what are we doing here, you know? But other than that, I definitely approve of this foundation so far. Like first impressions, like wearing it, putting it on, it looks really fantastic. And I'm already a big fan of Laura Mercier foundations. The, oh my god, this is so beat up. The Silk Cream Oil-Free Photo Edition foundation is one of my favorite foundations ever. This just feels a little bit lighter in texture. This one feels a little bit heavier. Also, the shade range of this one sucks. Let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in this foundation, if it's something you would buy, if it's something you don't want to buy. Let me know how you think the foundation looks. I think it looks pretty good, but maybe you guys, you don't. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit the like button down below. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video.